Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with yet another Reddit story for you. This one is from Best of Redditor Updates, so buckle up. And it's titled, Am I the Astronaut for Calling My Friend a Creepy Weirdo After She Posted a TikTok About My Husband? Oh. Originally posted September 12th, 2024. I, 28 female, am friends with this girl. Let's call her June, also 28 female. In fact, my husband, 32 male, and I often hang out with June and her boyfriend. For example, go on double dates, have weekend trips, etc. We've known each other for over 2 years. I would say that we four were pretty tight as a group up until this weekend. My husband is an orthodontist. One of his patients is June's half-sister, Raya, 12 female. June often is the one accompanying Raya to her dental appointments. June is also a small-time online influencer. She's always recording and vlogging and stuff. Though my husband and I have made it clear to her and we're absolutely not okay with our faces in her vlogs online, she seemed to respect that boundary. We don't use social media apart from Reddit, and we trusted her word when she said she's not going to post us online. Cut to last weekend, my brother sent me this TikTok link with the message, "Dude, you gotta watch this." I opened the link and it directed me to June's TikTok account. She doesn't have many followers, less than 10K, but the particular video he sent me had like 500,000 views or likes, I'm not sure which. Lo and behold, it was a video compilation of my husband with the title, "God, I See What You've Done for Others." Yeah, that's pretty bad. She built a shrine to your husband. The video was honestly the creepiest thing I've ever seen. She had recorded my husband during various of our double dates together, and it was clear he wasn't aware he's being recorded. In some of the clips, she would start with her face and then pan the camera towards my husband with a cutesy expression and mouthing words like, "Oh my God." The worst one was where he was working on her half-sister Raya wearing scrubs, and she recorded even that. She didn't even bother to blur out the kid's face while she was lying on the dental chair. Holy crap. I showed the video to my husband and he was horrified. He said it made him so uncomfortable and violated knowing that someone had been secretly recording him. He was angry that she recorded him working on a patient. He texted her asking her to take the video down and delete every video she has of him. First, she feigned ignorance. Then she said that she meant no harm and that it was all for online engagement since, I quote, "TikToks with hot guys go viral very fast." And that she had gained a lot of followers after posting that. And she thinks these reasons are helping her. Okay. This was all so weird, but my husband and I got our families and friends to report the video, and thankfully it's been taken down now. This pissed off June, and she sent me a long-ass text saying how I was jealous of her online success and that I couldn't stand seeing her succeed, blah, blah, blah. I replied saying, "You're delusional and unhinged. You're not successful, and you'll never be. Stay away from us, you creepy weirdo." Now she's all weepy and depressed and has been telling her common friends how mean I was to her. She's also been posting about mental health on her socials and about how mean some women are with their words. LOL. AITA. Relevant comments on this one. Commenter, "NTA, you and your husband had set clear boundaries and she violated those boundaries. This shows that she does not respect y'all at all. I recommend cutting her off entirely as anyone who disturbs your peace is not worth your time." OP's response, "Yeah, we're cutting her off entirely. I don't know if her boyfriend is aware of this or not, but I guess he'll have to be collateral damage because I don't want her to weasel her way back into our lives." Another commenter here, "NTA, people who think online engagement is more important than basic human decency are sadly not at all uncommon, and they are, as you say, delusional and unhinged. Their success is not real, and except in a very few cases, it never will be." OP, "It's psychotic, honestly. My husband is so freaked out about this, I feel so bad for him." Another commenter, "He might need to drop the half-sister as a patient and or tell the parents that she, June, is not allowed to accompany her anymore. I agree that it is creepy weirdo. If she can't get followers or likes without lying and getting consent for people to be recorded, then she needs to find a new career." OP, "Yes, he's in the process of informing her parents. I don't think he's going to drop her as a patient as her treatment is almost done and it's going to be a hassle for her to find a new orthodontist." Another commenter, "He needs to ban your sister, your former friend, from the room while he is treating the patient. He needs to have a female staff member assist him and act as a chaperone. Should your friend try to make baseless accusations." Oh shit, didn't even think about that. OP, "There's a rule in his practice that a female dental assistant has to present whenever they, the male doctors, are working on female patients, as most of the patients are young kids and teens and they might be more comfortable with a woman around. Even in the video she posted, there's a woman assisting my husband. He's reached out to the kids' parents. They're being given two choices. Either they chaperone their daughter or they need to find a different orthodontist. I really hope it doesn't come to a baseless accusation, though." Before we get into the update, let's chat for just a second about this. So, TLDR on part one here. Jealous friend captures a lot of video clips of OP's husband and then posts a video online that's a compilation of video clips of him saying, God, I saw what you did for others. So basically, it's like she's in love with this man, or she wants a carbon copy of him. She wants what her friend has. And then had the cojones to be like, you're just jealous of my success. I'm like, bitch, you grease back bitch. Hey, yo. You greasy back bitch. The video was literally made talking about how jealous of me you are. How are you going to try to reverse Uno this now and be like, you're just jealous? My video of your husband. Okay. Well, I think that's a baseless accusation. That. Hey, real quick, you're going to come up at the end of part 2, but I want to get your thoughts on part 1 so far here. What do you think about what we've heard so far?
I think we all here know how I would react if somebody did this to you. I'm very territorial about
What would you do?
I don't know what I would do.
You said we all know.
But I would.
You have it figured out.
This girl would get a bigger earful than what I feel like OP gave her, and she would get that from me. And there would be repercussions. Like, this is a line you do not cross. You don't cross a line. These people are married. And you're out here, like, I don't believe for a second that you posted, like, a video of this guy because you wanted followers and views. You posted a video of this guy because you feel something for him or you feel jealous of the relationship that they have. Kind of makes me feel sorry for people that act like this. Like, it actually kind of does. Because I'm like,
Yeah, it's sad.
You can't have this, so you're going to, like, pretend that online that you have it. Like, you thought that they would never see it or that someone would never send this to them or they would. That's just...
This wasn't done on a whim either because she collected enough to create a compilation. I mean, that had to take months to get that many video clips. They're just friends. Enough to create a video that she's monetizing. Like, it had to take a long time.
She doesn't have 10,000
okay.
followers. Hot men go viral on TikTok? Like, I have never heard of that in my life. I think men who do good things, maybe, and that's what she was trying to get at with the video. But what the you don't post videos of somebody else's husband on your page and be like, yeah, he's cute. That's just weird.
They say comparison is the thief of joy, right?
Right.
Like, and she comparing her life to her friend is unable to start her own path, to create her own version of happiness. She's just coveting someone else's. And that's so dangerous. There's no happy ending there.
No, but I mean, at least you found out now before she did something even creepier than posting a video, because like taking her little sister to the appointment where he was the orthodontist, now you know what she was doing and now you know how freaking creepy that is. Like, she was using her 12-year-old sister in order to have like time where you weren't there with her husband. She
needed time to get some clips. She needed time to get some clips. I was thinking about what her original intent for all those video clips was actually for, because it probably wasn't for TikTok. It was for her own benefit. Okay, here's the update. September 14th, 2024. Update. I don't want to make another post for the same thing, and I doubt I'm going to be updating again. My husband's practice reached out to Raya's parents and informed them about the situation via an email, as they wanted everything documented, like I mentioned in the comments. The parents have responded. They are shocked and very, very apologetic. They have agreed to chaperone Raya on her appointments instead of June. They wanted to meet my husband personally to apologize, but he informed them that won't be necessary. He's probably like, you mean you want to meet with me to film? No thanks. June's TikTok video is still in the process of being taken down. No new updates on that. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was taken down. I guess she contested the reports or something. I'm not entirely sure. My husband and I have blocked her. My brother is keeping an eye on her account, though, just in case she posts something else about us. We'll see what to do if or when that happens. We're going to be consulting a lawyer if she bothers us again in the future. My husband is kind of shaken up, upset, annoyed about this whole thing. He's taken some days off work, and so have I. We'll plan a trip somewhere to take his mind off things. Right now, I need to be there for him. I won't be posting anything for now. We haven't contacted her boyfriend yet. My husband is not in the right headspace right now, and I feel it'll be better if we focus on ourselves for the time being. We don't want the added headache of how the boyfriend will react, or if he's in on this or whatever. We'll inform him after some time. I know this is selfish, but I think it's for the best. Thank you all for the responses. One quick update. A little bit of a longer one. Okay, one quick note before I get into the next update here. I forgot she had a boyfriend. Oh my God. This poor I forgot she had a boyfriend. How's he gotta feel? She's posting some other guy and saying, Lord, I see what you did for others, like coveting her friend's husband, and she has a boyfriend. Oh my God. He has to feel like the biggest greaseback piece of shit there is. He has to just feel terrible about himself. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know what she's doing on TikTok. Oh my gosh. All right. Update October 11th, 2024. I genuinely hoped I wouldn't be updating this story again, but life had other plans. We thought the drama was done, but nope. We filled June's boyfriend in on everything, and he was shocked, hurt, and confused. Turns out June managed his social media, and he had no clue what she was posting. He thanked us, and we thought that was it. But then he asked to meet up, saying he needed to discuss something. To be honest, we were extremely hesitant to meet with him. We were so done with the drama and didn't want to get sucked back in. But he seemed genuinely concerned and willing to listen, so we agreed. At the meeting, he revealed that he had confronted June. She broke down, professed her love, and claimed her obsession with my husband was for social media clout. Apparently, his total package made for great content. Oh boy, did she film his package too? She said apparently his total package. No. Apparently his total package made for great content. When he asked to see her phone, she refused. So he checked her laptop and found hundreds of sneaky photos and videos of my husband. She's a voyeur. And for laughs, she had pics of me looking my absolute worst. Mouth open while eating, weird faces, the works. I think I'm pretty good looking, but those photos were the opposite. It's like she wanted to prove a point about my husband's ugly wife. June's boyfriend dumped her, but honestly, we're even more freaked out now. The scale of her obsession is terrifying. Hundreds of photos and videos, that's not just a crush, that's fixation. The thought of her escalating to something more is keeping us up at night. As a small consolation, June's boyfriend made her delete the videos from her social media and laptop, but God knows how many more copies she has. Despite June not reaching out after all this went down, we're still on high alert. Her radio silence is kind of unnerving, and we're bracing ourselves for whatever might come next. Hopefully, it is, in fact, just for social media clout, not some weird baby reindeer type of obsession with my husband. It's kind of unsettling how she was friends with me for over 2 years. We hung out often. We got on weekend trips with her and her boyfriend. We've had so many mutual friends, and yet no one knew she was doing this behind our backs. Either I'm bad at reading people or she's very good at being sneaky and deceptive. I'm also mentally kicking myself for not realizing that someone was taking pictures of me. I feel my husband and I both need to be less dumb and more aware of our surroundings, lol. On a brighter note, Raya's parents are super thankful to my husband for still treating Raya after everything. That's it for now. Hopefully this is really the end. Relevant comments, commenter 1, just be careful, OP. Jane sounds unhinged. Jane? I don't remember. OP, we are. It's kind of scary though, because she knows where we live, where we usually hang out, where I work, where my husband works. Commenter 2, this is some serious soap opera level drama. Like you said though, better to stay aware. No one likes being caught off guard. Hopefully it ends soon and you can move on. At least the parenting situation seems good. OP, Raya's parents are wonderful. They were the ones who used to initially accompany Raya to her appointments. They said June told them that she wants to spend more time with Raya and she's otherwise busy, so she could be the one chaperoning her. Wow. Just so she could, oh my God, it's gross. They had agreed because Raya was excited about spending time with her sister. It's really shitty that June was using her as a ruse to get near my husband. Not gonna lie. Another commenter, wow, just wow. I would take all the evidence in a statement from the ex to a lawyer and get some type of restraining order, or required her to stay away and remove all social media of you two. She seems unhinged and needs to stay away. This makes me think of a Stalker movie. You guys need to change stuff before the movie has a bad ending. OP, we're going to be talking to a lawyer to see what options we have. Our apartment has a 24-hour security, so I doubt she can do anything here. I'm more worried about our workplaces, to be honest. And holy balls, there's another update. We have one more update. Before we get into that, I need a drink. This hit a startlingly scary level. It's scary now, right? Like, you don't know. She could be out in the bushes right now. And if you didn't know that you were being filmed this whole time, I mean, the majority of it looks like she did with her phone, but if she's out there with like some telephoto lens bullshit, it's scary. It is scary. Update October 18th, 2024. I really didn't want to update the situation, but things have taken a seriously dark turn. Oh shit. It seemed dark before. When I posted about June's thing for my husband a month ago, I thought it was just some weird crush. Now it's flat out terrifying. The day after my last post, my husband got a super creepy message from a random number. You have got it all wrong. Please meet me. I'll make you understand. We freaked. Lawyers and cops are on it trying to get a restraining order. Both our workplaces have ramped up security, and we've warned friends and family to keep an eye out. This whole thing is destroying my husband's mental health. He's anxious 24/7, wondering if he's being followed. He stopped going to work because the feeling of being watched is overwhelming. We're trying to prioritize his safety, and honestly, it's breaking my heart. The other night, he broke down in tears. I've never seen him cry before. It was shattering. He's been talking to a therapist online, trying to cope with the stress and anxiety, but even that's not easing his mind. He's consumed by his fear of my safety, constantly worrying that June will harm me to get to him. Honestly, that's where I thought this was going to go. I'd be more concerned for your own safety, OP, than his. You're in the way. We're covering our bases, security cams, dash cams, the whole works. And I've scoured our home twice for any hidden devices. Thank God all clear. If things get worse, we're prepared to up and move. Honestly, it's better to have a life in a different state than be dead here. It's heartbreaking to think about leaving our friends, family, and everything behind, but we'll do what it takes to stay safe. Some of the advice on here was really helpful, and I've done most of what was suggested. If anyone has any more insights, please share. I'm desperate at this point, to be honest. Holy crap. So, there's no closure here. There's no closure here at all. And I mean, it's recent. I mean, the last update was October 18th. So hopefully, you know what? Hopefully 2 years from now, they're like, yeah, nothing ever happened. That's the update. Let's look at Candy Thunder's thoughts on this. Come on up, Tata. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about how upset as the partner, the wife must be OP, and all of this. But I was just thinking about how her husband is feeling in this moment. Completely violated, doesn't want to be on social media. Someone has hundreds of videos of him and also pictures of trying to make his wife look ugly. I'm pretty sure he knows what his wife looks like in real life.
I don't think that was for him.
No, I think it was for her. But to prove a point, taking shitty photos of somebody doesn't make them ugly. If anything, that makes you ugly. But
June's 28 for those asking.
I feel so bad for this. As a couple, I feel so bad because you're powerless to stop this, right? You have to put your hand, put your, everything that you're working on into the hands of the authorities, because that's the only thing that can stop this. But
legally.
Yeah. Yeah, but at what point do you want to ruin your life over someone trying to ruin your life?
I mean, I could tell you what I would want to do, and you'd have to talk me out of it real quick.
I know what you would want to do.
I'd be suited up and rolling out.
But, I mean, what do you do? What choice do you have? This woman, ingrained herself into your life, and it was, I mean, in my opinion, trying to steal OP's life, right? She wanted to be the woman he was married to. And I would say, hitting on him or something was coming next. She had to find out if he felt the same way. But I don't know. It's just scary. It's scary stuff.
Yeah. Obscure. Live, laugh, lobotomy.
Violence.
Hole punchers.
Violence is not the answer.
Hole punchers, yeah.
No, but this is one of those stories where it's you feel that need to protect your partner.
Yeah.
You feel that a need. You don't, nothing else matters. It's built in. If someone were to do something to him, I'm mama bear mode. I am protecting mode. And so when you feel that, it's just it lights a fire inside of you to protect the person that you love. But I don't think they should ruin their lives. Because June is ruining her own life. At the end of the day, this woman has nothing.
If she is villainous enough, she might be planning on OP being dumb enough to act on her own outside of the bounds of the law, right? And getting herself in trouble, which would also remove her from the chessboard.
Right.
She may be counting on that. That may be part of the plan here, but it's definitely disturbing. I mean,
that would play into her hand.
Yes.
That would play into her hand. And I would do...
Gosh. Just the distraction of
of
having to think about how you would live your life differently because of this, and how you'd have to be looking over your shoulder all the time. Just the amount of
right.
You going to Target is a completely different kind of thing now. You have to be prepared all the time.
If anyone tried this shit with you, I'm a petty, calculated, greaseback bitch, and I will go hard. But when you find out that they have hundreds of videos of you, find out that even though they're in a relationship, they still want all of these things. That's the line that's crossed. She's crossed the line into stalker territory. Beyond, the line is a dot to this woman. So at that point, you handling it yourself is no longer an option. Like that has to be taken off the table. Like if she had just posted one video and been like, I was doing it to get followers, then you get to go petty, calculated bitch mode. But this woman is so far past that that it has to be something else. Like it has to be with the attorneys. It has to be with the authorities. Like there's no.
And if it gets to a certain point of bad private security, right? Like having an escort.
Right. The earrings would be off. Right. If it was just the video, like, yeah, for sure. We're done. Like rings turned around, like we're doing it. But it's not. I'm just kidding. I say that like I've been in so many fights. I have not. But yeah, I think we're too far past that to do anything on their own. Like she said, like everything is changing. Everything is going to have to be monitored, and to be forced to live like that because somebody thinks you're hot and because you're a doctor, like therefore you're the whole package.
It's the danger of coveting, right? I mean, and that's when we talked about it earlier. Like coveting just leads to a very dangerous path here.
Relations mountains tell no secrets. I've seen that on Criminal Minds.
Yeah, so we didn't make a verdict on this one. I mean, it's obviously NTA.
Yes, clearly.
It's obviously NTA, and it's scary. I said NTA. There we go.
I said bird.
I said
it's cold in here. There must
be some astronauts in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Thanks, Tater.
Yep.